that you always do follow Assah Media Center, and this is Assah Media Podcast. And today we brought for you something big, really big, and we're going to count a low area nice. And if you add that, you know we're talking about a big name in Madi region, from Kampala to Moyo. When we talk about Moyo, we're going to talk about Pamoju, and she's called Vini Mercy. You're most welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm happy and honored to be here. Yeah, this is a brilliant opportunity.
Okay, this is Assah Media Podcast, and we feel we should say something brief about you,
Yes, please.
about your journey, who you are. So, to someone who is watching us right now, who is Vini Mercy? What is big or unique about this name?
Okay. So, Vini Mercy is a Madi, a Madi girl who I like to call myself an artist in all caliber and all rounding. I sing, I write, I also rap, I am a painter, I do voice acting, and I have a degree in communications, so journalism as well. So I'm in everything and anything I can. I like to fuse and put together arts. I'm also just very proud to be from Moyo. So part of my practice is to put Moyo forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I looked at your background, you spend much of your time in a Sendo region.
Yes.
When we talk about Sendo, we talk about Kampala. Like growing up in Kampala, and now, how did it shape you?
I feel like there was a bit of a distance, a disconnection that did not allow me to experience Madi the way I wanted to experience it, which is why now I am going the extra mile, putting the few words that I know, trying to connect with the people on ground, coming home a bit more often in comparison to when I was younger. Growing up in Kampala, everything is a bit so distant, and all the Madis that I knew are my relatives. Until like maybe I went to school and then I found other people, and so there's always been a longing for connection with my people and my home, which now I have the ability to do at my own pace.
Like when I looked at your music, the type of music you do, the visual, the videos, something so unique. What do you normally try to bring in to people much about your visual arts?
I think now I always say I want to be someone who can be studied in the future and make myself homework for people. So with my visual arts, it's important for you to see my work and know that I am a creative in every caliber that I can. You know, you see my video and this person thinks so much, or they really have a lot in their process. And now for me, it's always important to bring elements of home and Kampala. So I am a Madi girl from Kampala, basically. So if I can bring a chicken, and now people in Kampala will start asking me, why are you always having a chicken? They don't understand the symbolism of that logo for me, but it's an opportunity for me to teach. So I now see my work in that format. Like I have to put out a video that represents me as an artist, but it's also an opportunity for me to teach people in Kampala that we are here, we exist, this is what this means to us, this is why I'm having this is why I'm carrying this. So it's another way for me to express myself as an artist. So the videos are very important.
Yeah. Being like someone who wants to connect back to the root, to the Madi people, like, do you have a plan to maybe work with people from Madi region?
Yes, I do. So what I decided in the beginning of this year, I came here to do a Face of Madi. It was in Germany. When I came, I came with some people who were allowing me to shoot videos. So I went to different homes. I shot videos there. I went to multipurpose. I went to Ara Fishing Lodge. I met Mr. Jimmy, and all these people allowed me in their spaces to shoot from there, to capture the videos so that I can use them and progress in that way. I work with Denya. I haven't been able to work with musicians, but I've been finding different ways to plant myself, even working with my uncle, the chief, Avuku Simon. I place him in my videos. I'm trying to make I made a musical film documentary called Somebody Girl from Kampala that just captures both Moyo, Ajumani, and also Kampala. So I try to place myself in things that I believe I can. I want to see if I can put work in the museum. I want to integrate myself even beyond just music, yes. Yeah.
If you're given the chance to change something about Madi music industry or Madi entertainment industry, what would you like to change?
What would I change? I feel like it's not as accessible as I would like, even for myself, where we don't get the same attention that other regions get. And lately in Kampala, I see a lot of people singing, yes, in Luganda. I see a lot of people singing in like maybe Nyankole, and it's received a bit more in comparison to us. We have to create our own functions for us to play our music, things like Nilots Connection, things like Party Right, to play our own music. So I think I would find ways to make it accessible. I would find, because I also know Madi DJs in Kampala, but they also play other music instead of our very own music. And I think that it's important for us to be able to enter. We just need a window, and then once we get in the window, we don't even need a door. We just need to be more accessible and to own ourselves a bit more, instead of sounding like a Luganda song or sounding like something else. We need to embrace our own unique sound, because for me, that's what is important for me. Yes, I have other influences. I've listened to a lot of American music, a lot of music from London, Congo, yeah. But if I can collect something from home and then make it my own, which is what I tend to do, then that way I have this unique selling point for myself. I don't sound like other people. And people pick interest in that uniqueness, and it becomes something accessible, yes.
I got you. Your music is really different. Now tell us, like, which kind, like the type of music you do, which kind of music is that, and why?
I feel like that's the only way that the music will come out of me, if I'm being honest. So I'm unable to even sit in one genre of music. I want to sing, I want to rap, I want to do some poetry. So I tend to also get fixed on the beat. Like, how are we making this beat? Who am I going to work with that's going to inspire me to, And when after I put out Hello Eri Nice, there's so many artists and producers that I met that were also Madi. And so they started sharing with me their work, like my last song, Bele. I got that from Ima. Ima is also a new artist from Germany, and he extended his hand. He's like, I want to work with you. I think this would work really well for you and the type of music you make, which is true. And so I think, yeah, I try to mix as much as I can, so I'm not boxed in one genre. I'm allowing myself to be free. So maybe I don't have a name for it. I'll maybe make up a name for it soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
For us here, even these artists who grew up from here, maybe let me say Moyo, Ajumani, Madi region particular. Sometimes if an upcoming artist want to maybe work with someone who has now taken some time in the industry, they face a lot of challenges. Now, like to anyone, any upcoming artist or any upcoming talent, if someone feels like the type of music or what Vini does, I can work with that, how can I connect to you?
So I think what's important is first putting out music. If you have nothing except your word, there is not much for someone to work with. So yes, we have a lot of gatekeepers who don't really allow us to to enter, which is why we just become disruptive. And like I decided to be disruptive and make my own gate and things like that. So I think it's important to first have work. Let's put in the work, let's put out the work. A lot of my music is I'm alone because I don't necessarily have big artists I can just call on that come and boost my songs. So I try to make it worthwhile, and even if I'm just by myself, which is then why people are interested in working with you. So I would say first put in the work yourself. If you have work out there, then you have something to share with someone, and it's easier for someone to work with you and connect with you because they will know, oh, this is your direction, your ability, how you sound good, what fits. You'd even be able to just know whether or not you can work together, but at least you'll be able to point someone in a direction. I have so many people who come up to me and they mostly ask me, who made for you the music? Where did they produce it from? And I now send them to Ima. I send them to other people who have met, who I'm sure that they would be able to work with really well. So yeah, I'm there. If you reach out and you're serious and you have work, then I would be willing to look into it. Because a lot of the times it's just talk. Yeah.
I know you have spent much of your time in the syndrome, but you felt like, let me come back and do things back to the root. What is that one thing that you think people who are here on the ground are not taking advantage, are not making into use properly?
I think people are just comfortable. Home is enough for them, but now maybe because I'm in Kampala, I'm feeling the need to do something that's reaching up to home and hoping it reaches up to home, because my core audience, my big audience is from home, it's from here. But some people are comfortable because they know you know them, so they will take their time, or they have already reached where they think they're supposed to be.
Maybe to someone who is watching this, what is that best way, like us being like in the entertainment industry, how best should we put the usage of social media?
Social media is an opportunity for you to connect with people. Yes, it is great for marketing and promoting, but it's also the way people have access to you. Because before we didn't have access to musicians. All we had was the TV. You see them on the TV, you hear them on the radio, that is it. But now people have an opportunity to get to know you, to get to know how you think. So it goes beyond just promoting the music. It goes beyond they now see you every day if they can. So it's an opportunity for you to actually get real feedback from people, for you to know what is working for you to know what song to put out next, how your people are receiving your music. Social media is a good opportunity for you to measure yourself. So I would advise people to take it seriously. There are things there that can show you where your content is not working, what you need to do to upgrade yourself. So for me, once you have one, should I say, viral moment, you can never stop working. You have to keep on feeding the social media and feeding your audience so that they feel like they're consistently connected to you. So I think that's a good way to go about it. Yeah.
I know you sang a lot of songs, and me, I came to know you through this song. Countdown. And very nice. So you released an album in 2024.
Yes.
All along, what kept you like quiet? Now in 2024, you decided to start.
I think I was just figuring it out, and I didn't want to do anything premature. So when I put out my work, my first album in 2024, I put it out with artworks, with paintings. So I had an art exhibition, which was called Nile's Jewel. So I had drawn my paintings. I painted the ferry, Laropi, painted people fishing, painted different women. I brought a boat. I wanted to give them the experience of, oh, okay, this is someone from West Nile. What's in West Nile? Are they fishermen? What's happening there? Why does she have a boat? Why does she have... And so when they came in, they would listen to the music. So I figured, oh, that's the best way for me to put out my work. Because everyone can put out a song, but not everyone will have an art exhibition with their music.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so I was like, this is an opportunity for people to get to know me. So whoever came was asking, who are the Madi? Where are they? What side? I'm like, okay, that means I should put out more work to give people more opportunities. So every time I go and perform somewhere, I sing somewhere, everyone lives with a loeri nice. So they know.
Sure.
Yeah, they live when they know the words. They live when they are saying Nendre Pelere. I was like, this is what you go and tell the women out there. And yeah, I find my own way to do it. So I think that's how I really approach it. It's hard to maintain, but I'm figuring it out. I'm listening to cultural music. I'm finding different roots and placing them in the music and sending it out and hoping that we shall receive it from home as well.
Yeah, you're well known for artistic visuals and great sounds. Now, is it the art that brings the music, or it is the sound that brings the art?
I would say it's the sound that brings the art.
Okay.
Because I start with the music before I get to the point of the visuals. But most times I have a direction in my head. Even when I'm starting the music, I know I want to make a film. I want to make a film. What songs are going to fit into this? So the sound definitely directs the rest of the vision. It allows you to know, oh, this is what's going to be fitting for me. So if I hear, then I am able to see. And then the visual aspect comes a bit more fluidly. So every song will have its own mindset, and and that's how it works. Yeah.
As we conclude, you can share a piece of advice for any young upcoming talent, to someone who has been there in the industry, how best they can be?
What I can say is that you should be proud of your identity, because that's your uniqueness. Before we were called any country or any district, we were Madi, and we have been Madi from the beginning. So that's our uniqueness, that's our DNA. And that's how we should approach our creativity as well. If we approach it from home, then we have blessings from our heritage, we have blessings from our ancestors, because we are continuing our legacy. And I think that's what drives me, that's what is important for me. So I would advise that you claim your identity, you be a proud Madi, you be a proud artist, and you be consistent. Be as consistent as you can be, because that's what is going to maintain you and build your resilience and allow you to work and rest eventually. Consistency, don't stop working, and be proud of your home. People are always watching, always claim it. When you introduce yourself, say it, let it be part of let it be like a badge, like a uniform that you wear, because that's what I do, and that's how I've ended up where I am now. So that's what I would advise.
Yeah, I know many female Madi artists might be admiring you for who you are, for what you do. And as being female in this industry, I'm quite sure a lot of challenges compared to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is room for us. There's opportunity for female artists. There's so many organizations and spaces that are just taking care of female artists because, yes, they are gatekeepers in the industry, but there's gatekeeping because you're just a woman. There's so much opportunity for us, and I do feel like we have to work harder than the men, unfortunately, but the reward is bigger for us just because we are women. So I would say take advantage of everything that you have. The fact that you're a woman is already an opportunity for you to enter whatever space, whatever business, whatever ground you can. Just being a woman is a gift. So that's something that I would hold dearly. I would take care of myself, take care of my appearance, because that is important. People see you before they speak to you, before they engage with you. So make sure that you always look presentable. Make sure that you're seen as someone who takes care of themselves, because people want to engage with you more when they see you like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for
thank you so much for having me as well.
Yeah, it has been a great pleasure sharing with you. I know someone might have learned from you. Yeah. Hope to see you again.
Tonight.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you as well.
Welcome.